Hello guys, if you are planning to prepare for the life in the UK exam, please subscribe in my channel. In this video, I will explain a summary of the chapter 4, A Long and Illustrious History. Who was Charles I? Charles I inherited the throne of England, Wales, Ireland, and Scotland. Why did Parliament refuse to give Charles I money? Parliament refused to give Charles I money because they didn't agree with Charles I's religious and foreign policies. Charles I ruled and raised money without Parliament approval about 11 years, but eventually troubles in Scotland causes the recall of Parliament. Charles I wanted the worship of the Church of England to include more ceremony and introduced a revised prayer book. What did cause serious trouble in Scotland during Charles I? Charles I tried to impose this prayer book on the Presbyterian Church in Scotland, which caused serious unrest. Why did Charles I recall Parliament? Charles I recalled Parliament to ask for funds. Many in Parliament were Puritans. Puritans were a group of Protestants who advocated a strict and simple religious doctrine and worship. do not agree with the king's religious views, disliked the king's reforms of the Church of England. Parliament refused to give Charles I the money he asked for, even after the Scottish army invaded England. Which factor causes rebellion began in Ireland? Another rebellion began in Ireland because the Roman Catholics in Ireland was afraid of the growing power of the Puritans. What was the request of the Parliament? Parliament wants to control the English army, transfer substantial power from the king to the Parliament. In response, Charles I entered the House of Commons and tried to arrest 5 parliamentary leaders. No monarch has set foot in the House of Commons since. Just Charles I did it. Who was the civil war between? The civil war happened between the king and Parliament. When was the English Civil War happened? The English Civil War started in 1642. During the English Civil War, the country split into groups: Cavaliers, Roundheads. Who was the Cavaliers? Cavaliers who supported the king. Roundheads who supported Parliament. Charles I's army defeated at the Battle of Marston, Moor, and Naseby. Who won the English Civil War? By 1646, Parliament had won the English Civil War. Charles I was held prisoner by the Parliamentary Army. He was unwilling to reach any agreement with Parliament, and in 1649 he was executed. When did England become a republic? After the execution of Charles I, English declared a republic and called the Commonwealth. Who was the leader of the English Republic? Oliver Cromwell was a leader of the English Republic. In 1649, English declared a republic called the Commonwealth. No longer had a monarch. Oliver Cromwell violently suppressed rebellion in Ireland, establishing the authority of the English Parliament in the 17th century. Why Oliver Cromwell was a controversial figure? Oliver Cromwell was a controversial figure in Ireland.